Welcome back. We're 40 minutes after the hour. FBI Director Christopher Wray revealing new information on the plot to assassinate former President Trump. He described the agency's ongoing investigation and how the shooter prepared for the attack.
There is a right way and a wrong way under the First Amendment to express your views, and violence and threats of violence is not the right way.
Joining me now is Republican Congressman Glenn Grothman of Wisconsin. He's a member of the House Oversight Committee. Good morning, Congressman. Thanks for joining.
Good morning. Glad to be on your show.
Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are frustrated with the head of the Secret Service repeatedly deferring to the FBI. So, Congressman, how will the House Oversight Committee get those answers you desperately are searching for when it comes to these security failures at the rally?
Well, you know, Mike Johnson, we voted on yesterday, an entirely new committee, which is going to be appointed to look into what happened here. We have to wonder or answer the questions that I'm sure the public has when all of a sudden there's an assassination attempt on one of the two major candidates, and he's up in the polls just a few months before the election. I think we want to look into who the Secret Service agents were on duty that day. As I understand it, there were Secret Service agents normally on duty covering President Trump, who I believe were not there. We've got to get to the bottom of that. We have to get to the bottom of when was that ladder put there? When was the gun put there? Why was not the potential assassin shot as soon as the Secret Service were looking at them?
So we know what questions you have, but what changes, in your opinion, need to be made over how presidential candidates can be better protected?
Well, we just need a new leader. We need an independent person who we can trust, and that's what it comes down to.
House Speaker,
right? We obviously can't trust her. I don't know how she got that job. I don't know whether it was they were looking for somebody who looked good in the picture. I'm not sure, but obviously the person in charge lacked a little bit of common sense and did not adequately prepare the Secret Service for what to do in a case like that.
And of course, she resigned on Monday. You mentioned House Speaker Mike Johnson, Hakeem Jeffries as well. They're launching a joint investigation. It's a rare moment, I don't have to tell you, when both parties are coming together despite these horrific circumstances. Are you inspired by this rare show of bipartisanship?
Well, actually, a lot of more bipartisanship goes on here than normal. Of course, in this case, I don't think it would be politically viable for either party to say they weren't appalled at an assassination attempt on the president. So when they say it's so wonderful, all sides get along, agreeing we ought not shoot the president, that's a pretty low bar, isn't it?
Congressman Glenn Grothman, no, you're right. I think this is one of those issues both parties need to come together on. Thank you so much for joining me on Morning in America. We appreciate it, sir.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.